day, the bright sunlight was shining in Morty's bedroom window. Good morning, sleepyhead. Mother screamed cheerfully as she opened the curtains. It's a beautiful day for wedding and it's time to rise and shine. I need you to hurry and get ready like all of the other mice in this family who aren't in the wedding party. Your younger sisters won't be dressing until we get to the hall. Must arrive plenty early. Morty shook his ears out and mumbled. It's also a perfect day for the skate park with his friends. Then he remembered his prank and spoke louder to catch his mother's attention. I'll put their shoes in the car. The gathered shoes. Morty's older sister startled him. Hey, Morty, she said softly. She stepped into her high heels. She was dressed for the wedding and looked beautiful. Things were making my heels look so. She couldn't finish her sentence because she started to slip. Whoa! I have to remember to keep my balance in these. Morty's mom called from upstairs because she needed Morty's big sister to carry the punch bowl out to the car. Morty's big sister started out the door and began to slip. In one fast move, she freed her paw to grab the railing, but she let go of the bowl. The glass hit the pavement hard and shattered. Mother scampered out to see the disaster and asked Morty to help out cleaning the mess. No one guessed what Morty had done, but he began to think perhaps his prank wasn't such a good idea. The wedding. Soft music played and Morty's little sisters, carrying baskets of flower petals, stepped off the carpet and onto the walkway up the aisle. In no time there was lip sliding and flower petals went flying. Father quickly stepped into the aisle and picked up his daughters. The greasy trail behind them looked just like slug slime. And Father quickly checked the bottom of their shoes to discover the cause. Didn't I tell you that you must not get gel on the bottoms of patent leather shoes? Father confronted Morty in a whisper. There's one thing about Morty. He always tells the truth. Yes, you mentioned it, but I wanted to see what would happen. Making a fast decision to save the moment, Mother informed Morty in a firm but whispered voice. Your decision has earned you the new role of escort. Morty stepped into the aisle and allowed his sister to take hold of each arm, which they held tightly to keep them from slipping. Mother grabbed one of the flower bags and tucked it into Morty's lapel. There'll be no shenanigans, Mr. Mouse, he said sturdily. Don't forget to smile and stand very still during the ceremony. Morty knew this had been a really bad idea. He could tell that he had hurt his sister's feelings by causing them to slip and nearly fall. He could also tell Father was disappointed. Morty became more uncomfortable, but the further up the aisle he walked. The guests giggled when they saw Morty walking the flower mice down the aisle. The ceremony seemed to last a lifetime, and Morty could feel drops of sweat trickling down his back as people stared at him. He tried to stand so still that not even his whiskers or ears twitched. But it was difficult. His sister's paws were warm on his arms, and their flower scents were tickling his nose. Aunt Maggie found Morty after the ceremony and gave him a warm hug. I noticed that I had an extra flower mouse in my wedding. I have no idea you wanted to be a flower mouse. Why didn't you just ask? Aunt Maggie, Morty said, trying to think of a way to explain quietly so that only she could hear. I made a bad choice and put petroleum gel on the bottom of my sister's shoes and they couldn't walk without falling. I love you, and we all wanted this to be your special day, so I walked with them to help them keep their balance. I'm so sorry. I know it wasn't the way you wanted it. Morty turned to Morty's sister's ears perked up. They had been listening. I'm sorry to both of you, too, he added quietly. Morty's arm seemed to glow as she broke into a big smile. Well, it worked out just fine, she said, hugging Morty again. I'm the only bride I know that I have a flower boy along with 2 flower girls. One of Morty's little sisters spoke up. It was kind of nice to have him there. It was a long time to stand, and it helped to have Morty to hold on to. Father had joined the conversation and was the last to speak. Putting a paw on the son's head, he said, Morty, I've never seen you stand so still and quiet for so long. Perhaps enduring that very uncomfortable situation was enough for punishment. Morty sighed with relief. Then his father added, I never ever want you to putting gel on the bottom of shoes ever again. Morty nodded and realized he would never experience the thrill of mock ice skating with Ben and Fred on Mother Shiny's kitchen floor. Morty also realized that there was something even worse than spending a sunny Saturday at the wedding and missing your best friend's skate party. That's spending a sunny Saturday at the wedding, missing your best friend's skate party, and being a perfectly mannered flower mouse with everyone staring at you for the entire ceremony.